Hi friends, I'm MB Nirmal, Extra Nirmal. I'm going to talk about Extra Nirmal effect, which means the world will be better. In one word, we'll proceed. Extra Nirmal effect, Extra Nirmal Basu, blessed to transform the world, saving the people and the fragile planet our only home. And he has been blessed with creativity, see beyond. He saw beyond, he's seeing beyond. Twitter MB Nirmal is a GPIN, 7 Sense Master. Seeing beyond is an ability that all humans except those with mental illness and alcoholism can easily acquire by learning the 7 Sense. So Nirmal 7 Sense since 1991. 7 Sense found out in 1977. 7 Sense courses are conducted since 1991. This has been done globally and reviewed by all the national international papers. Nirmal, a problem-solving machine. Extra Nirmal Basu 78 is blessed to find solution to every problem that is bothering and affecting individuals, families, societies, nations, Mother Nature, and the planet, our only home. When one presents him with a problem needing an answer, he can give a creative solution almost instantly or within a day using the God's gifted scientific brain power. A tsunami of breakthrough ideas are released as videos and web links to save the planet only home and rescue people from slavery, poverty, hunger, and human trafficking. The release being done from 1st May 2022 to 2nd October 2022, the birthday of Father of Nation Mahatma Gandhi. The earth our only home, and people, despite the diversities, will heave a sigh of relief. Follow Twitter at MB Nirmal. Nothing is more powerful than idea whose time has come. Victor Hugo said long ago. This is my quote. The inability of most people is that they cannot see beyond. Most of the people treat the symptoms and not the disease. Most of the people think, talk, do based on the consequences, never the causes. The inability of most people is that they cannot see beyond. Therefore, they always treat the symptoms, not the disease. They think, talk, do based on the consequences, never the causes. By the grace of the Almighty, I developed 7 Sense 4 decades ago and learned the ability to see beyond. So I'm going to share the secret. I told you about how to see beyond. I'm going to share the secret. So this one, I would suggest all of you, it's a mantra. A mantra means what is it? It's registered in your inner conscious. You can sing it a song. Okay? Because I'm going to sing it, you can see. There will be music there. Innovation. That's the name of the game, and each occasion. I play the same. I play the same. I think you have to say 5 times every early morning. This verse written by me, modifying the famous movie Come September, Multiplication. Famous song, Success Sure. I repeat to sing it again, innovation. That's the name of the game, and each occasion. I play the same. I play the same. So you have to tell, that means you will become an innovator par excellence. That's all. You become what you think, you know that. If you want another version also, I am giving you. And of course, faith in God is important. Innovation. That's the name of the game, and each occasion. I play the same in God's fame. You can do that also. This is a mantra. I have given it 5 times early morning, even before you open your eyes. As you are in the bed, slowly you are coming to sleep. Tell this, sing the song. See how you will grow. Okay. About the humble high. I am a friend of everyone, and I am enemy of no one. But when an issue with the right cause comes, I become a GPIN and fight the issue tooth and nail. And I never give up until I succeed. And I never fail, I want to say happily. The humble high, 78, don't have the word problem in my dictionary. I changed it to gift. Because what are the problems I got? They made me what I am. I was nothing, good for nothing. That's what I thought, that I became something. It's because that problem. Each problem is a gift. I removed the word hate long ago from my dictionary and changed it to love. I don't hate anyone, any caste, any religion, any faith, any language, or any beliefs. I love them. So this one I borrowed from the internet. People are losing funds over political and religious ideologies. Just remember, whenever you are in need and want support, you need friends and not government. So I think it explains itself. Should not give any further explanation. There are many anecdotes where we have ex-Nora branches where people are shared that when they had a serious problem, the neighbor belonging to another faith or other caste language came to their rescue. An eye for an eye will only make the whole world blind, said father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi. Non-violence summit of bravery, he said. So this is my own quote. Stop preaching and start doing. The world will be less by one scoundrel, at least you. When a person is down in the world, an ounce of help is better than a pound of preaching. So I think this is another beautiful quote. So help is needed, not advice. So explore a Nirmal effect. Seeing beyond. You're going to see this all happen in my life. You will see that seeing beyond is not a bluff, it's a fact. Triple in Chepa Kamal attack intolerance towards another faith, oneness against divisiveness, prevent man-made disasters. This is all the crux of the presentation. So there's a Lord Ganesh procession and a religious clash. So here, was there any other ulterior motive? Yes, Lord Ganesh procession attack on Muslims is a baby step for subsequent massive action, not against Muslims, I repeat, but Hindu OBC and SC/ST communities. It's the best or worst diversity tactics, conference sticking and concealed conspiracy, the world's history for bending an important law. What is that law? And all, you must keep following me. How see 4 videos is a fact. Okay. Seeing beyond. What is seeing beyond? To look some distance past in front of someone or something. You are seeing much beyond. So another quote of mine I want to say, there are no walls, only doors. See a wall, it's only your mind. Still see a wall, you can learn how to open your mental locks, overcome mental blocks. Still see a wall, give a kick, crumble. Still see a wall, pole vault it. To imagine, pursue, or anticipate the future as a lurker at some point or occurrence of time. In Sound Certainty, we teach how you can provide inputs to your brain and things so that you can see beyond. Oneness against, I told you, I am blessed to transform the world for good. Happily presence. Before I proceed any further, I want to thank my Muslim friend, his friend, philosopher, guide, most beloved, a role model, Muslim through Abdul Hassan IAS Sam. Abdul Hassan IAS retired is a gem among the IAS tribe. Contact him and stay in touch with him. He is indeed a oneness messiah promoting Hindu-Muslim communal harmony. But sadly, he is an unsung hero. He's highly competent. He was, the extra member said, he works like an American executive. From 1989 to 1992, the members of Speak Extra chapters, now renamed as Residence Welfare Association Extra, business keeping their area clean and green, were promoting communal harmony and oneness as per the organizational agenda. Every street in Triplicate and Chepak areas where most of the population belonged to Hinduism and Islam had a temple of temples with pictures of Hindu gods, Jesus, and a mosque adorning the wall. There will be weekly all religious prayer in many of the streets, and Hindus, Muslims, and Christians in Chepak and Triplicate areas. Each state had a single place of worship for all faiths, Hinduism, Christian, Islam, created by the respective RW Extra. Those times it was called Civic Extra from 1990 to 1993. The Temple of Temples was only a wall art, but not only the streets became clean, it brought oneness among the residents, belonged to Hinduism, Christian, Islam, Triplicate and Chepak areas. And more important was that all the roads will have now our India's map and the national flag. This is published even by the Hindu. You know when? December 3, 1993. Just see that we started. So nation first, India first. So this oneness. One of my great discovery was that India can be united only by uniting people living in a street and flat complex. It begins there. Unless you unite people in a street, in a village, you can't unite India. So we are very successful with it. I got a good news. The street corner to, I told you, Temple of Temples is one of the things you're seeing how it became in 1990. It's a mosque. You can see how it was, how it became. And this change was brought about by, though the mosque is visited by Muslims, Hindu, Muslim, Christian all jointly did it. So we brought that oneness there. This one is called Swaminaikan Street. It became very popular. It's covered by all the media, left and right. I'm not sharing them here. It's a church there. You can see a church, and the road is there before the church. This was called a urine road in Tamil, Mutra Sandhu. The sort people know it for a very long time. And there's a urinal for everybody. You can see people holding their nose. And there they changed the whole thing. It is all done by, you can see here, actually it's done by Hindus. The man is standing there with kolam and all. People go to church are welcomed by kolam. Can do 100 things, Sexnora's policy has been, I respect my faith, I equally respect your respect for your faith. So the lane, I think Muslims should go to the mosque through this. So Hindu, Christians, Muslims all jointly. But this transformation is brought in exactly, you won't believe, about 3 days' time. Okay, then this other dirty street, you can see Lord Murga here. And for Muslims, it's always a mosque here, Taj Mahal, and Mother Mary. You can see India map and all religions. So I think this is the way we should go about. And this again, it is kind of like many quotes are shared. You can see India, Saidoji Street, Explora. I tell parents, you do so many things for the children. You give them strength, balam, the child is born, and then you give them character. And then you give them bhakti, you give them education, you save them money, but you also get them a job, but you don't do, environment is very important. So without that, the children cannot live. So first thing you should do is start other way. You can start planting tree, making street clean and green, prevent pollution. The best way you can pass on something to children. So, great Saint Thiruvalur, people all worship. This temple is here, and it was like this. So change. And here, this road, Venkatachalachari Street, you can see Mahatma Gandhi and the Indian national map, the Lexnora logo. So it's before, after, you are seeing it before, after. This area is a slum. It became so nice, with all beautiful courts. A mosque. How do you think you can offer namaz there inside? But here, a leader was the Hindu, a Bindu Brahmin woman. She took the leadership and this was Namasation and brought the change. So it's organized number of communal harmony and oneness meetings and four major, and the following 4. So Prince of Arcot, Salam Alaikum. Prince of Arcot is a great person, and he told in a meeting that I and Nirmal joined, there won't be Muslim-Hindu fights. Dr. Arivadi, Archbishop Kashmir, Jnanadikam, he was there at the time, Bishop of Mylapore and myself. I was very young at the time. Following their all faiths meeting, a number of communal harmony events were organized by Exnora. Here, this is organized by my friend Paramanandam. This help, we brought all these religions, Christian, Hindu, Sikh, Christian, Jain, Buddhist, Muslim, Christian, all came. So they all took a vow. We the Christians, Hindus, Sikh, Buddhists, Jains and Muslims list this PGN symbolizing peace and harmony. Therefore, we can stand up for total freedom from the deadly evil of communalism. Humanity faces several global and local problems, from the drastic cause of climate change, natural calamities, environmental pollution to poverty, illiteracy, unemployment, water, food scarcity, prices, deadly diseases, many other deadly threats. Ideas who are the unnecessary fights that we carry on between ourselves in the name of caste, color, religion, region, language, and race. We cannot remain divided anymore. Let us not fight amongst ourselves, lest we lose our focus, peace, and lives. Let us together create a caring and sharing committee, and we are joined hands and vow to work for the collective mission and common cause and fight the common enemies of humankind. How do you like this pledge? I think if you also take the pledge, it's great, wonderful. So this is another picture of these people. You can see them all very beautiful. Their names also will be told. And fortunately, I was asked to flag off this procession. I'm standing there and all of them. It went on. So you need this because people, the divisive forces are working overtime. But hardly there are very few are there to bring oneness. So oneness is important. I'm going to share some anecdotes in the next video. How a woman was helped by a Hindu woman, helped by a Muslim neighbor. How a Brahmin who was dead, his body was taken care by the neighbor Christians. We are going to see that. It's not doing historical communal harmony exercise and another reason. The Triplican Chepak has been having Hindu and Muslim population. They have been living peacefully and with mutual respect and love. In 1980 saw an earthquake of communal clashes in the place, and then the Muslim residents of Triplican Chepak were no party of these communal clashes. On September 2, 1990, a procession completely off for and by outsiders, all belonging to an ultra-extreme religious organization, stopped outside the Triplican mosque, made a noise during the prayer time. Anti-Muslims who were the part of this procession attacked, looted houses of the shops of the Muslims of the local area. The Hindu and Christian neighbors of the Muslims felt sad and regretted for these incidents. Not only went to the rescue but also offered generous help. I loved it because I'm a true Hindu. My grandfather had told when I was young that Hinduism is best for its tolerance. The important difference there for Hinduism at the time and now, Hinduism is now political. At the time it was non-political. At the time, Hinduism was non-political. Most importantly, Exnora was uniting people with several civic and environmental issues and realized hundreds of clean and green roads by sheer unity and participation of the people. Always have the view India's unity begins with unity in the street, flat complex. We did it, and I think the credit goes to the people. But as a founder, the credit all came to me, but it should go to them. A few newspapers next day carried on following as headlines, communal clashes of Triplican Chepak. This is a residence. Extra members belong to all the three religions. Felt why should it be shown in bad light when they live in peace and the places where even of communal harmony. So outsiders were responsible for their anguish. Hence the project, you saw the street corner temple of temples, which became viral and implemented 37 roads. So the spark came because of the Lord Vinayaga procession and the subsequent attack on Muslims. So the incident, I'm sharing the incident. A slipper fell on the procession that culminated in religious outburst against Muslims. So later, we found out the slipper was not thrown by anybody from the mosque. Anti-civil elements, part of this procession, attacked the houses and shops of Muslims of the local area. Later, in 1990, conducted an inquiry, found out that nobody in the mosque threw the footwear. Most of the time, who came to offer namaz were about only 30. They said they did not do it. They are not against Hindus. Even anti-Hindu Muslim would not have ventured to do it, understand and appreciate. 30 or 3,000. Very logical. It's a conducted inquiry found that nobody in the mosque threw the footwear. Then who threw it? Unfortunately, CCTV cameras were not there those days. Should have indeed come from and among the processionists as per plan. A report published in economic and political weeklies. We happen to see the report is almost coincided except some small differences. So this report is here. I'm not reading it, but I leave it to you. You can pass and read it. You must read it. It's a beautiful article by V. Geeta and S.V. Rajadurai. So this report says that all this, whatever we told you. But more important was when the Muslim shops were attacked, one Muslim youth was chased by police and was shot dead. This is a point, very sad thing. So before the Vinayaga procession, there are very provocative posters, and this all only tells it's a game plan was there. So I think I'm not going into detail because the time is very short. This is the kind of processions we used to have, and I want to tell you that Exnora, which I belong to, we celebrate all Hindu festivals, and we do it in style. And the festivals, we call people of all faiths, and we have Sababandi, we have eat food together. These things we have done hundreds of functions. We'll see short videos on that. Our Prince of Arcad has attended Hindu festivals, including our Navaratri Kulu. So all these things are done where we should be inclusive, not exclusive. Okay, then I told you that when the incident took place, Hindus and Christians became guardians by turns for their Muslim brothers and sisters. So night patrolling was done. They had whistle and a band. But fortunately, no untoward incident happened thanks to people's culture and express proactively promoting communal harmony. So we chose the two Hindu high schools regularly where our meeting, the 74 branches we had, but where these Exnoras disappear. That is a separate matter. We'll talk in another video. But this is where the meetings took place, and we brought oneness. I think I made a first point. and what occurred in my mind. And this is only a beginning, but you will see more about it. You have to follow, you have to stay in touch only through Twitter at MB Nirmal. Thank you and God bless you.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go and click the bell icon to get regular updates from our channel. In case you have missed any videos, please visit the channel page by clicking the channel icon.